Hey everybody, welcome to SkyLounge here to review some Lakers action. As we lose 115 to 128 against the New Orleans Pelicans without Anthony Davis. So, yeah, there you have it, boys and girls. No Anthony Davis, Drew Holiday doing his thing, leading the Pelicans to a victory. It's the Pelicans against LeBron James and the Lakers. The Woeful Lakers. Yeah, LeBron James does his typical thing. I'm not really surprised at this point. Does his whole little shit. Great. Today, the story of the Lakers was the turnover game. The turnovers were atrocious. 12 turnovers in the first half. 12. And you know what's funny, boys and girls? This game aired like 4 p.m. here, and I watched the first half, and by the third quarter, I got so sleepy from watching this shit. I was like, I kept watching this game and thinking, all right, it's a 12-point differential, and then it became 20, and by that point, I got bored. I got, frankly, quite bored of watching this fucking game, and I fell asleep, and the next thing you know, I wake up, we lose by a 13-point margin. Not really all that surprised. The boys' three-pointers just couldn't go off. Turnovers were atrocious. Free throws are a fucking joke with this team. They're an absolute fucking joke with this team. I mean, every fucking time I tune into a Lakers game, if I seriously see above a 70% free throw percentage, I'm already thinking, wow, what a positive day. Today, 65%. Out rebounded by a Pelicans team without AD. Yeah. I'm just trying to wrap my head around this shit. I'm trying to wrap my head around the fanboys who constantly try to defend LeBron James, and I have to kind of wonder, like, all right, you can defend him all you want, but I mean, you kind of understand this dude is a cancer. I'm gonna keep saying this. I'm not really gonna change my platform on that at this point, especially with the one fucking team, this cocksucker, and the other dumbasses in the organization, Magic Johnson, Rob Pelinka, Jeannie Buss, and his little fucking side bitch, Rich Paul, try to, entice AD to the organization. The very fucking organization. So we go to New Orleans, get fucked over, because the team just could not play, right? And it comes down to the fact of no defense, poor on offense, and I'm pretty sure that locker room's still a disaster in my opinion. And, this guy, Julius Randle, we missed some of what he does. And what I saw today from Julius Randle, I thought, man, it'd be nice to have Julius back again. That'd be pretty cool. But we had to make cap space, all this shit. And, as a Lakers fan, all I can sit here as a 21-year Lakers fan, right? All I can really sit here and think is, wow, this team is mediocre. This team is mediocre. We are what? Now we are just below 500. 29 and 30. Just below 500. And it's pathetic to think that a team with LeBron James, with all these young talents, can't really do anything. And the funny quote that I have to just keep going back to about LeBron James is the fact that we're going to switch it on for the playoffs. Really? Really? You think that's how any sports works, really? And yeah, I get it. The NBA is one of those rare sports where the one player can change the dynamic of the team. And yes, you can win a championship via that way. Very difficult to do so, however. Very difficult. I mean, I feel like the last real time that happened was Dirk Nowitzki in 2011. I know all the Bron sexuals would say LeBron James, in that 2015-16 series against the Golden State Warriors. But let's not forget, Kyrie Irving was an absolute animal in that series. But, I digress. I do digress. And all I can really say is this Lakers team is game to game. We don't know what we're going to get each game. And each time I'm watching LeBron James on the court, all I see is a passive-aggressive, moaning cunt. And with the other players, it kind of trickles down, right? It's a trickle-down effect. And unless they can get shaken out of this general malaise and apathy, we're not going anywhere. We're not going to the playoffs. And I said this during the Atlanta Hawks game. If we lost to the Atlanta Hawks before the All-Star break, I said we're really not going to make it to the playoffs. I mean, how do you lose to the fucking Hawks? They're one of the worst teams in the NBA, right? Remember a couple months back, did they lose to Cleveland? Yeah, they lost to fucking Cleveland, dude. I mean, good God. This team gets so worked up over... It's not nothing, okay? I mean, the fact that, you try to trade the entire organization away, it's not nothing. But to be so fucking sensitive, right? Because you got the passive-aggressive cunt on the side. It's nothing short of a miracle that we haven't really imploded, right? We're not completely tanking. And I joked about this with my friend. I'm like, it'd be hilarious if the Lakers just went on this 20-plus game losing streak and finished the season with the worst overall record and won the draft lottery and got Zion Williamson. That would be hilarious. That would be genuinely hilarious. But for now, the Lakers are going to be stuck in mediocrity. Again, it's going to be game to game. I don't know what the hell is going to happen because the Western Conference is... Good Lord, this Western Conference is crazy. The 7th through the 11th seed is separated by like 4 some odd games. So it's not out of the realm of possibilities to get it to the playoffs, but as of right now, I don't think this Lakers team has the juice when one of your best players is essentially a locker room cancer and a passive-aggressive man who really doesn't take full responsibility for what he does. It's kind of a recipe for impending disaster to just happen and keep reoccurring. And when your young squad just has no confidence in the guy, it's just not going to happen. So, boys and girls, this is an upset Lakers fan just saying, brace your assholes. We might be in for a ride. Follow me at the SCY Lounge and all links in the description below. Like, comment, subscribe for more daily contents. Now, fuck off.